Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver 2. Oh, this one deliberately wants me to... Ah, okay, I see. Welcome to Soul Reaver 2. We're about to fight another dude here to open this door. We're trying to get up to the top of this chamber here. There we go. And the only way we can do that is to figure out how to do all these things. But this should get us to the angle to open up another one of those doors. Or the light bridges. Because I think the other light bridge, I can shoot it from here. Yeah, here we go. I just have to time this correctly. Which, yeah, I was gonna say, it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, is there anything else in here that I need? No. But that can get us some of this to its location that I need. So let's grab one of these chalices, fill it with blood, send it to the correct place. Oh, that's not even a door. Okay. Oh wait, that's still not... I don't think that's still not correct, is it? Oh, because I still need to get this one. And that was for that one there. Well, that's not super helpful. Because that's this... Oh, can I... I think I get it. That's right, I can't set this down. Okay, well, let's do this. There we go. Hit these guys. Go back to here. All right, I think I know what I have to do. If that is a mirror, I think I have to reflect it up. So let's try that. Oh, well, that didn't work out. What is going on here? That was such a weird... Okay, I don't know what the deal was with that. Okay, give me here. Okay. So, if that's a... Oh, I need the right... Give me this. I forgot that I went to the realm, and that makes me lose my power. Okay, here we go. So, if... Oh, I should have activated that too. Oh well. If that's a mirror, can I reflect it off of this and bounce it back? No. What about... No? I would have sworn that's what this would have been. Huh. Okay. Well, that's not super helpful. Where's my staircase? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So let's try to figure out what the deal is with that then. Is there another thing that I need to do here? Can I knock it down? Oh, I can break it. Ah, I see. I see. Okay, so I need to go over there. There we go. I understand. Well, this also gives me the opportunity to, can I just shoot it from here? Where is it? Oh, it's directly above me, isn't it? Yeah, okay. This also gives me the opportunity to activate that other thing. There we go. It's over there. Of course it is. But I think can I just shoot this from here? There we go. Yeah, okay, great. And then let's activate this while I'm here. I knew there was a trick to it. Just couldn't see it. And let's grab this. Need the light. Oh, come on. All right, that'll get us to here, and then I can drop down that one. That should be the last thing, and then I'm all done. I missed. All right, so now I should be able to just take the blood over there. Is there a? There is. Here we go. Grab one of these. Okay. I now have everything that I need to finish this section, right? Because this will give me the last blood bit that I need. And then I can climb up out to the top of that. And that looks like it's the dungeon for the fire effect, which is potentially what we're getting next, I guess. Wait, what? Wait, no, how do I get there from here? Oh, around this direction. I'm dumb. I went the wrong way. Okay, so I go all the way around this way. Why did I go the wrong way? I'm so dumb sometimes. There we go. And then I just zigzag through the whole bit there. And that one should get us to the top of the place. And that one laser eye right there did literally nothing. And I don't know why. Yay, we did it. Oh. Oh, I thought that was a fire symbol, but it's a hand. That curves off in a strange direction immediately. There is the Soul Reaver kind of splattered all over the place. Are we now at the balcony?
Janus Audrin. It is heartening after all these years to hear my name spoken without contempt. Razia? My child, what have they done to you?
Whoa, what?
I have been dragged through hell and back. All it seems to reach this moment. But I don't yet know why. For thousands of years I have waited, alone here, losing faith. At the time of the binding, 9 guardians were called to serve the pillars, and I was summoned as the 10th guardian, the keeper of the Reaver, the weapon of our salvation. Over time, our race died out, until I alone remained. sustained only by my obligation to you and by my guardianship of the blade.
And the other 9? Why did their guardianship not sustain them?
I don't know. As our race dwindled, the humans prospered. I have watched over the centuries as our history faded into myth and finally receded altogether. The humans have forgotten us entirely and claimed the pillars for themselves, wholly ignorant of their true purpose. To them, I am merely a devil, the origin of their vampire plague.
Why would the pillars summon human guardians then, if they are meant to be served by vampires?
The pillars choose their guardians from birth, Raziel. And vampires are no longer born. This is the crux of our dilemma. And this is the terrible irony. With their vampire purge, the members of the Circle have assaulted the very architects of the pillars they are sworn to protect. They have embarked on a treacherous path. With every vampire they kill, the humans are slitting their own throats. They know I'm up here, beyond their reach, and it terrifies them. You can see how they flaunt their kills to torment me, or perhaps simply to lure me out. They have this foolish notion that destroying me will somehow topple our entire bloodline. Thankfully, we're not that fragile.
I have seen them mustering their forces in the village below.
Yes. I don't know what they're plotting, but I fear our time may be bitterly short.
Mankind seems to have brought you only torment and grief. You must hate them.
They fear what they don't understand.
True.
And they despise what they fear. But no, I do not hate them.
Vorador does.
He has suffered much. He cannot forgive them.
Should they be forgiven?
They don't understand what they're doing. They are simply unenlightened and vulnerable to manipulation.
So, it's all true then, what Cain and Vorador have told me. I really am some kind of unholy vampire messiah.
Unholy? No. Messiah, perhaps.
I don't like that word. It smells of martyrdom.
Raziel, your role in this world's destiny is more crucial and more benevolent than you've allowed yourself to believe. Your journey will not be easy. Dark powers are allied against you. But I think you already know this. You appear to have been cruelly tested. The binding must be secured, Raziel. The pillars are the lock.
And the Reaver is the key.
Yes.
Which is why
The Reaver is here. Why do I feel nothing?
The most formidable weapon ever forged by our swordsmiths. They infused the blade with vampiric energy, empowering the Reaver to drain our enemies of their precious lifeblood.
As Janos presented the blade, an inexplicable sense of dread crept over me, more palpable than anything I'd felt before. I was at once horribly repelled by the sword, and yet irresistibly compelled to touch it, to take it up. Please, take it away from me.
So we've gone like way in the past at this
You
point.
have been followed. You must save yourself, Raziel.
Janos! No!
Whoa, what did he just do?
My surroundings whirled sickeningly and I found myself transported safely away from the ambush to an adjacent chamber.
He just teleported
Janos
us.
had delivered me from the Sarafan, selflessly forfeiting his own safety to preserve my life. And now I feared that my newfound mentor would be slaughtered by the very crusaders I had so recently revered. The irony pierced me, and with dawning horror, I realized that I had been duped by Mobius from the beginning. For the Sarafan had simply followed the path I gullibly blazed through this sanctuary, and had arrived bearing Mobius's staff. Thus armed, they had Janos at their mercy. Through the door, I could hear them battling, less than a dozen paces away. But it may as well have been 1,000 miles, for this barrier was sealed by elemental forces I did not possess. It seemed Janos had conveyed me into the heart of the fire shrine.
Ah, it is the fire shrine. Okay.
If I could galvanize the forge and imbue the Reaver in time, I might have a slim chance of saving Janos from his grisly fate.
Cool. Okay, so now we're gonna get the fire element. Whoa, is that a river of blood down there? That's awesome. Whoa, how do I get those? Okay, is that a torch? No, another light thing. Okay. Light crystal. Okay, so this is just one puzzle, it looks like. Oh, a save point. Okay, cool. That's great. I love save points. All right, let's save. Fantastic. Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, so let's figure out this puzzle. So I need to go down there and grab the fire and like somehow raise it up to the other thing. So what is this? Okay, that's just a river of blood. Got it. Torch. Ah, I see. So then that's going to raise and lower. Okay. So I now need to go. What? Where did my... I was holding a torch there. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, I forgot that I can do that. All right. Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, and then that raises the floor. Oh, that lowers the... Okay. Ah, and that brings a thing there. Okay. So now let's go over here, grab this, and then shoot the crystal with this. Okay. Ah, and that drains the water. Or the blood, I guess. And now I can go get the... Now I can go get this. And then use that to... Do I have to do this over again? Oh, that's a timed thing. Okay. Got it. So now I can use this to stab the things, and then I glide across. Got it. Oh. Oh, that did all of them. Okay, interesting. I wasn't expecting that to do all three. All right, let's go. I think I can just go get this. I think I don't have to drop the water level or the blood level down again. I think I just have to go here. Do this. Is this also going to raise the... Ooh, come on. That's not enough. There we go. That's enough. There we go. I'm starting to get a better hang of that. And then, oh, it looks like we're gonna have to do it one more time. Ah, now we go around the edges. What? I guess I'm stuck. Hold on, let's try that again. And nope. There we go. And now we shoot this again. Do I go all the way from the bottom? That doesn't seem right. No, I don't think I can go from here. Oh, now that I have the... Oh, duh. Now that I have the, Now that I have the light element, I can just do it from here. So I can go... Shoosh. Oh, well, that's not... Might as well throw this. I can go... Shoot you... And then grab this, grab the fire, and then go around. Nope, nope. And then get out and around this. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, but that is the... That is what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I've figured it out. That's just timing. Alright, let's start here. Camera. Go like this. Oh, I can skip this first one. here. Come on, I can't see what I'm doing. Ah, no, 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 turn around. No, I had that. The camera was being terrible. All right, but I know what I'm doing. We can get it. All right, and I did like starting from like way over here because that gives me a little bit of extra time. Did I miss? I must have missed. Let's try that again. Oh, what? Nope, I hit that time. Okay, and then jump. Uh-oh, uh-oh, oh, I got stuck on the... Ah, I see. That's what happened. I got stuck on the thing. Alright, I gotta wait for the blood to rise again. Alright, we're gonna do it this time. Alright. Shoot to that. Get to this. Do the jump. Go over here. Yes, 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 yes. I did it. I did it. Perfect. Haha. I have done it. I should probably save now that I did this. That's a cool statue. Ooh, okay. What? The other ones didn't do that. Did the other ones do that? I don't think the other ones did that. I almost thought those were gonna start spewing blood. Alright, get the fire. Ooh. Looks like I'm burned at the stake. Whoa.
I plunged the Reaver into that furnace and forged the blade with elemental fire. With the Reaver thus imbued, I was now armed to unlock the elemental barrier and rescue Janos from his executioners.
That's cool. The statue turned into a fire blade. All right, let's save so I don't have to redo that. And now let's go save Janos, or potentially watch Janos die, because that's probably what's gonna happen, to be honest. Okay. And let's make it out of here. Come on. Go, 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 go. And yep, of course. We're too late.
Hold him!
Oh, he just pulled out his heart.
Look at his black heart. How it still beats.
Is that Raziel?
The fiend intends to bury us alive. Raziel, we must get out of here.
Remember the sword!
Whoa.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I failed you.
No,
What was that?
Razia. Perhaps this was my true purpose. Simply to save your life this once.
While I have taken yours.
Embrace your destiny, Raziel.
Am I gonna have to fight
You must
past Raziel?
reclaim the Reaver. It was forged for you and you alone. Without it, there is no hope.
Wow.
As I backed away from Janos's body, I was overwhelmed by a sense of self-loathing so deep I could barely contain it. In that instant, I rejected all that I ever was, and embraced the role Janos had safeguarded for me so patiently throughout the centuries. I knew then what I had to do, the task for which I was uniquely prepared. I would pursue the Sarafan dogs to their loathsome fortress and avenge Janos Audrin's murder. Mobius would pay dearly for his treachery, and my Sarafan brethren would reap the horrors they had sown. I would retake the stolen Reaver, which was rightfully mine. And finally, when all these debts had been paid, I would reclaim Janos Audrin's heart from their filthy, unworthy hands. If the heart was truly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife, its highest purpose was clear to me. I would restore the heart to Janos, and thus undo the vile crime committed by my abominable former self.
Wow. That was such a cool plot twist. So now I need to go track myself down. Am I gonna end up killing myself? I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna go. Okay, so where do I go now? Do I go back to... Okay, so I'm assuming I just go over here. Am I going back to the time chamber, or am I going back to the city? I guess I'm going back to the city. Alright. So what can I do with the fire? Oh, hello. Whoa, okay.
We've been expecting you, little Razia.
Oh!
So, these demonic pests were not merely the product of Nosgoth's corrupted future, for here they were, hurtling back over 5 centuries to pursue me. These creatures, I suspected, were minions of the unseen forces that had hoped to control me. This was the tangible expression of their displeasure. These demons were unleashed.
Sounded like Tony
as
J.
the penalty for my disobedience.
So these things are sent by the Elder God. There we go. Okay, well that's different. Oh, more? Goddamn. My blade is having his way with me. I'm assuming I'm gonna get another fight, yeah. Of course. Lightning dude, we're gonna have one of each.
Do you really think you can say Noskov? Let me enlighten you, poor Raziel.
Well, that was easy. Is there more? Oh, there's another one. Oh, that was easy. I would like some extra health. I'm gonna have to maybe not kill them with the blade soon.
Over there.
Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah, I need some extra health. Ow. Ow. What? How did that hit me from so far away? Ow. Okay, that got me at least some health back. Okay, we're back in the city. And there's more dudes. I'm gonna... Oh! Oh, big fire. Okay. These guys are huge.
There he is, the savior of Nosgoth.
Wow. Why are the... Excuse you, you should be fighting that thing, not me. Wait, if I stand in here... Oh, you guys can still... Oh! Oh, if I get him to attack these guys... Okay, hold on. Let me grab this. There we go. All right. There's a handful of these dudes. Okay. These guys have a lot of health. Stab. Okay, give me that. Ah, there we go. That got me all my health back. There's 3 of these guys? Oh. I'll let them fight. That's fine.
Free your soul, demon.
If they want to fight, that's up to them. I mean, they're probably gonna die. Yeah, they died. But that means that I can come in and... Ow. But I can heal with their souls. Fantastic. Then I can use this to throw at the 3rd dude, wherever he's at. Ah, over there. How far can I throw this from? Whoa, what?
Return to hell.
No, not me. Okay, fine. Yes. Big dude. Can I just kill him like this? Is he gonna just walk around the circle there? Ow. Fine. Ow. Okay. Oh, I picked up a weapon. Oh, geez, I am almost dead. This should bring me back to life. Or not all the way. All right. Well, let's go back in here, and then we're gonna save. And I think we're gonna leave this episode off here. That's all the time we've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night. And I'm gonna go track down my younger self tomorrow. Bye-bye!